All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope that we are doing fine this morning. I want to welcome all of you to our morning session as we are convening yet another day on technical analysis. I welcome all of you to this training. We are grateful this morning that we are alive. Another opportunity, another chance to make a difference. Yes. So we are going to get started. I believe that each and everyone is ready to learn as we have been doing throughout. If I'm audible, oh, okay. Someone says I should not worry, I'm audible. All right, thank you so much, Christopher. Really appreciate it. I was about to ask that am I audible enough? But I see someone is telling me that there is no need at all to ask. I'm loud and clear. All right, my co-host, please keep me in the loop just in case my network start to break. Yes, this is an online training, an online meeting. Anything can happen. So yes, I have to make sure that I do have backup. I do have backup. In case there is someone from your team that you want them to learn with us here, please tell them to join us because we are live right now. So you can inform them so that they don't remain behind. Okay, so it has been a week. It has been weeks of doing candlestick chart pattern. Yeah, I believe that you have been learning as we are winding up on candlesticks. So yesterday we did 2 candlestick chart patterns, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Can you remind me the 2 candlestick chart patterns that we did yesterday in their order? Can you remind me the 2 candlestick chart patterns that we did yesterday in their order? If you were here yesterday, can you remind me the candlestick chart patterns we did yesterday? What candlestick chart pattern were we handling yesterday? A pin bar. What type of a pin bar? What type of a pin bar, Lawrence? What type of a pin bar? Morning star and evening star. Okay. Morning star and evening star. All right. What else? That's Prince and Christopher. Thank you so much. Johnny says a hammer. A hammer. Okay. A shooting star. Okay. Seems like answers are coming. A hammer, a shooting star. Okay. A morning star and evening star. All right. Okay. So what did we say about a shooting star? What did we say about a shooting star? What did we say about a shooting star? If you were to explain somebody asking, what is a shooting star? What could you have said? Lawrence, you have given me a shooting star. What could you have said to someone wanting to learn about a shooting star? Appears at the top of the market. Okay, signifying what? If it appears at the top of the market, what is its significance? Who is here today? Okay, my network is starting to misbehave now. But I think I'm still on the floor. A shooting star, a pin bar. This is the scene when the hammer is flipped downwards or upside down. This is the opposite of the hammer, signifying a bearish movement or reversal of price direction to the downside. It has a long upper shadow showing that sellers are rejecting the price. Wow, Nana Keys. Yeah. This is wonderful. Thank you so much, Nana, for that explanation. Yes, for that explanation. That is loud and clear. All right. So we were doing about a shooting star. Okay, let me ask the last question. Between the shooting star, and the morning star. Between the shooting star, I want to confuse somebody. Between the shooting star and the morning star, which one is the opposite? Which one is the opposite? Which one is the opposite? Which one is the opposite of the hammer? Between the shooting star and the morning star, which one is the opposite of the hammer? Which one is the opposite of the hammer? This one is easy. The way people are dropping messages. Between the shooting star and the morning star, which one is the opposite version of the hammer? Okay. That is the shooting star. The shooting star, the hammer flipped upside down, like what Nana has been explaining there in the chat. All right. So, guys, let's continue from where we left yesterday. I just wanted us to recap in that manner, trying to find out if people were following yesterday's lesson. So we did the shooting star, we did the hammer, okay, which is one family. The hammer and the shooting star, they are one family. The other one is the opposite version of the other one. And then we did the morning star and the evening star, which is also one family. And we described how all these candlestick chart patterns help you to read the market, right? So today we are going to proceed from there. Let me share my screen, and then we look at some of the candlestick chart patterns that are of value that we need to add to our basket. Yes, some of the candlestick chart patterns that we needed to add to our basket so that we are able to appreciate market movement. All right, let me see, what do we have here today? So we did all these candlestick chart patterns. So today, let us look at a different candlestick chart pattern. We did the evening star, we did the morning star, we did the hammer, we did what else? The shooting star. Okay, so I think today we should look at this other family. Probably let me start with the positive one. Let me start with the male instead of the female. Okay, so there is another chart pattern. If you happen not to find all those other chart patterns we have been looking at, because remember, these are market reversal signals. That helps us understand that which direction the market might likely to take. Okay, because we normally trade with the trend. We normally trade with the trend. So when you are trying to make the trend your friend, you need to know how long that trend is going to be there, how long it's gonna take. If it is an uptrend, how far will it go? Okay, if it is a downtrend, how far will it go as well? So for you to know that this trend is about to come to an end, what should you look at? So you need to look at these candlesticks. Okay, these candlesticks, when they appear, they are giving you a signal that this trend is about to come to an end. It is going to change direction. We're going to have shortly another trend. So if it was a downtrend, then you will be expecting an uptrend. If it was an uptrend, you are going to expect a downtrend of the market, right? So these are signals that give you direction, that give you hints that we are almost to the end of this trend, and probably a new trend is going to emerge, right? So when you are good at reading these chart patterns, when you are good at seeing what is happening in the market, you're not gonna just trade blindly. You're not gonna just make your entries blindly. You are going to trade objectively with the trend of the market. When you are setting your Royal Q robot, you are able to know that if I am shooting the market, if I am longing the market, whether I am doing spot trading, then you know that you are making good entries in the market. Right. So let us look at this chart pattern, which is called a Harami pattern. Okay. It is called a Harami pattern. It is also referred as inside bar, a bullish inside bar, the Harami pattern. Okay. So the word Harami, remember when I started this training about the history of candlestick, we discovered that a gentleman by the name Munehisa Homa happened to be a Japanese guy. Okay, a Japanese guy is the one who came up with the idea of candlestick. In another way, when it comes to candlesticks, they were invented in Japan. So the word harami, it is a Japanese word. It means pregnant. Okay, harami, it means pregnant. So these guys, they also brought this language to the market. They looked at some of the candlesticks. When they look at them, they happen to be like a pregnancy. Okay, so like I said, the harami pattern, which in Japan means pregnant, is considered as a reversal pattern. First of all, this harami pattern, okay, it is also called an inside bar, but this one is a bullish one because there is another harami pattern, another inside bar, which is a bearish one. So this one is a bullish harami pattern. Okay, it is a bullish inside bar. Now I'm saying the harami pattern, first of all, it is considered as a reversal pattern. Okay, it is considered as a reversal pattern, but also it is also considered as a continuation. Okay, it is considered as a continuation pattern. Now let us look at where it acts as a reversal pattern. The harami pattern, or the inside bar, is considered as a reversal pattern when it is found at the bottom of the trend. Okay, when it is found at the bottom of the trend, it is considered as a reversal pattern. Now, when the market has taken off since this Harami pattern, which is a bullish inside bar, it signifies market reversal signal to the upper side. Now, when the market starts to rise to go up, it is going up. In the midst of rising, okay, in the midst of an uptrend, then you see a Harami pattern developing, okay? In the midst of an uptrend, you see a family of Harami developing. You should know that it means a continuation of that trend. If it was an uptrend, it means there is more to the uptrend. The market will still continue to go up. These are the two scenarios where the Harami pattern will act as a reversal as well as a continuation of the trend. I don't know if we are together here. Okay, so for the Harami pattern to be a Harami pattern, it should have two candlesticks, or it should have two bodies. Okay, first of all, as a bullish Harami, can you see this candle here? It is a selling pressure candle. The market is coming from this direction. Okay, the market is coming from this direction because this is a seller's candle. The black candle, it is a selling pressure candle, right? So the market is coming from that direction, coming down here. Now it is reaching a support area, a support level, where when it touches, when the price touches, it normally reacts, it bounces back. It refuses to continue going down. So you are going to see a candle, a mother candle like this, which is a red candle. Okay, so the first candle, it is a large candle. It is called the mother candle, right? And it is followed by a smaller candle, which is referred as the baby candle. So when you look at this closely, it's like this one is the mother and it is holding a baby. There is a baby inside the mother, okay? If you are to draw this thing here, it will look more like pregnancy. That's why the word Harami means pregnant. So it will look more like pregnancy. So the baby candle or the smaller candle, it should be swallowed right at the bottom. It should be swallowed right at the bottom. So there is a mother candle, which is the large candle here. And then there is the smaller candle following the mother candle, right? So for the Harami pattern to be valid, I'm saying the second candle should close. Okay, the second candle, which one is the second candle? It is this small candle here. It should close outside the previous one, like what is happening here. Like I said, when you do like this, it will seem like it is pregnancy, right? So this formation, it is called a Harami pattern. Okay, it is called a Harami pattern, specifically the bullish Harami pattern. It is also referred as an inside bar. Can you see this candle? It is like inside of this one. Hence the name inside bar. So there is a smaller candle and there is a mother candle. This should be inside this one. This one is closing outside this one. Is this clear? Is this clear about the bullish inside bar? About the bullish Harami pattern? Is this clear? Is this clear, ladies and gentlemen? Is it clear? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Leader Shem, it's good to see you. It's good to see you here. All right. So if it is clear, let's do the opposite before I bring how the Harami pattern, the bearish and the bullish looks like in a chart. Okay. Let me bring the opposite version of the inside bar. Let me bring the opposite version of the inside bar. All right. Now, after seeing this imaging, sometimes, let me also indicate, sometimes this small candle, it may look like a doji. It's gonna be like a plus sign down here. This is smaller candle. Okay. Sometimes it may be like in a form of a doji. Right? But what matters is there is a smaller candle and then there is a big candle, which is referred as the mother candle. Okay. So you can see that this composition, it helps us to read the market. Okay. To read the market. So this candlestick is considered as it is considered as a what? It is considered as a what? It is considered as a market reversal signal to the upper side. It is considered as a market reversal signal to the upper side. Since the market is coming from this direction, this big candle, it is telling you that sellers, they are still in control. Okay? This big candle, it is signifying that sellers are still in control. But while sellers are thinking that they are in control of the market, from nowhere, buyers coming. Okay? Buyers comes in. All right? So you see that immediately when this happens, you will see that there is power struggle. From this point, you are going to see that there is power struggle before the market shows you which direction it is going. Because sometimes it may not happen immediately when this formation appears. Sometimes you see that there is some struggling of power for buyers to take over from sellers. But it starts with this. Then you know that there is some sort of tug of war that is happening here. So you just need to keep watching. Then you find yourself that now the market is ready. I think I can pick this trade. So this is a bullish Harami. Now, the opposite version of a bullish Harami, it is a bearish Harami, which is called a bearish inside bar. Okay, this is the opposite of the bullish Harami. So you can see that in this example here, we do have the mother candle. We do have the mother candle, this one. This one is the small body candle. So in this scenario, the market has been trending upward. So this candle, as you can see, it is showing you that buyers are in control. The market is coming from this direction, going up. So this is a green candle. Okay? Full body. Full body. If you are not aware, if you are not able to read this formation, when you see a full body candlestick like this, the market is on an upward movement. You will be saying, there is still more money to collect here. You're going to continue chasing the green candles. But to your surprise, when this candle closes, come the next one, you see that buyers are failing to continue to press the price to the top. sellers, they are coming. There is a struggle of power somewhere here. Then you know that something is cooking up here. So let me wait and see. All right. When you are able to read these chart patterns, you do not just trade, but you trade objectively following the trend of the market. And you are able to see that it seems like this trend is nearing the end. This trend is nearing its end, and probably another trend is going to emerge. So as you can see here, the small body candlestick, okay, is totally covered by the previous candle, which is the mother candle. Okay, I said that I am using these colors, black and white. The black, it represents a seller's candle, which is a red candle. The white one, it represents a buyer's candle, which is a green candle. All right. So the most important thing here is that the smaller candle closes inside. Can you see this smaller candle? It closes inside. All right. So this one cannot be at the bottom. It cannot be at the bottom because it was an uptrend. That's why it is up here. While the other one, the smaller candle, is at the bottom because it was a downtrend. Now the market wants to change direction to go up. So in this scenario, the baby candle is right up there. Okay, because someone will be like, but coach, when you are talking about pregnancy, the baby is supposed to be down somewhere there. Yes, I agree with you. But the reason behind is that the market is coming from the bottom, it is going up. Okay, the market is trending upward. Now, when it is touching the resistance level, it's when this formation appears. That's why the baby candle is up here instead of being down here. Since the market is coming from the downside, it's going up. It was an upward trend. Okay, so this one is a bearish inside bar. It is the opposite version of the other one. This bearish inside bar also, it also acts as a continuation of the trend. Remember the bullish Harami pattern. It also acts as a continuation when it is found in the midst of the uptrend. When the market is trending like this, and then you see a bullish inside bar while the market is trending upward, then it shows that that trend is not done yet. There is still more buying activity that is going to take place. But when you see this in the midst of a downtrend, the market is trending downward, and then you see in its midst a bearish Harami pattern developing. It means that trend is far from finishing. There is a continuation of that trend. So that's what this Harami pattern signifies in the market, looking at where it is located or where it is found. Okay? So the Harami pattern tells us that the market, it might change direction. It may reverse its direction. Another trend may emerge. Okay, so this candlestick patterns happens during an uptrend or a downtrend when it is a bullish Harami. Bullish Harami, downtrend. Okay, bearish Harami, uptrend. Okay, so we needed to be able to read these two. The Harami pattern, which is a bearish inside bar, and the Harami pattern, which is a bullish inside bar. It means the same. Okay? The inside bar, the Harami pattern, it is the same. The only difference is that one is a bearish one, the other one is a bullish one. Is this okay? Is this okay? Can you see here? This is what I was talking about. Can you see this example of the bullish Harami pattern and this example of a bearish Harami pattern pertaining to the small candle, pertaining to the baby candle? Sometimes the baby candle might be like a doji, okay? It might be a small bodied candlestick, as you can see here, okay? But what matters is that this candle, it closed outside this one. Is this clear, ladies and gentlemen? Is this clear? The Harami pattern, both bearish and bullish. Is it okay? Oh, Leader Sume, it's good to see you. Compliments, compliments. Yes, Leader Sume, it's good to see you here today. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Leader Sumeya is one of our leaders from India. To those who may not know her, the community is huge. We do have leaders from different parts of the world. So she is joining us from India. Yes, we are so blessed to have different leaders across the globe. All right, so if we are together, then let's go to another chart pattern. One of my favorite chart pattern that I normally use is to enter the market. That is when you are there. You don't just do it. When you are there, yes, let's look at these guys. I love tweezers. I love tweezers because most of the times they do not lie. Okay, so we do have what we call tweezers. Okay, we do have what we call tweezers. So these tweezers, they come into two, just like any other reversal pattern that we have been going through. There is one, the female one, there is one, the male one. When I say the male, I'm referring to the bullish one. When I say the female, I'm referring to the bearish one. Okay? Don't get me wrong when I say male and female. So the male is the bullish one, the female is the bearish one. Okay, so let's go to tweezers. So tweezers formation, they come into two, like I said. There is one which is called a tweezer bottom. What you are seeing here, it is called a tweezer bottom. Okay, it is called a tweezer bottom. For a tweezer bottom to be identified, first of all, the candles, the two candles, okay, I want you to see closely here. The two candles, you are going to see that their levels, or the opening and the closing of the two candles, they are almost at the same price, at the same level. Okay? The tweezer bottom, first of all. The tweezer bottom. The composition is this. There is a bearish candle on the left side. This is signifying that the market is coming from this direction. For it to be called a tweezer bottom, it means the market will move from the bottom to go up. Please get me right. I also discovered that when I am teaching this in other classes, normally people, they get confused, the two, between the bottom and the top. They think that the top is the one that signifies market reversal signal to the top. Okay? They think that the top, there is a tweezer bottom and then there is a tweezer top. So some students, they will confuse that a tweezer top is the one that tweezers the market to the top, which is incorrect. So the tweezer bottom is the one that tweezes the market to the top, because the market is coming from the top going down. When it reaches the support level, when the market is nearing its support, you are going to see this formation. So there is the bearish candle and then there is a bullish candle. Okay? There is a bearish candle and then there is a bullish candle. This formation. All right? So you are able to see that this formation is found at the bottom of the trend. When it is found at the bottom of the trend, it is interpreted as a bullish reversal pattern. When it is seen at the bottom of a downtrend, a tweezer bottom. When it is seen at the bottom of the downtrend, it is interpreted as a bullish reversal pattern. It is signifying that the market might change direction to the top. The market might change direction to the top. So it is called a tweezer bottom formation. Tweezer bottom formation. Okay, so the opposite of a tweezer bottom is what we call a tweezer top. The opposite version of the tweezer bottom, it is what we call a tweezer top. So a tweezer top, when it is seen at the top of an uptrend, it is considered as a market reversal signal to the downside. So this simply means that the market has been tweezing upward. It has been tweezing upward. As you can see, this is a buying pressure candle. So the market is coming from the downside going upward. So when it is nearing resistant level, the price is being resisted by sellers around here. Okay? This is a technique whereby sellers, they come in to take over from buyers. You are not going to see shadows. You are not going to see long shadows. You are going to see full-bodied candlesticks like this. Okay? Don't expect long shadows, whether it's going to be upper shadows or lower shadows. You are going to see very small shadows, but the bodies are full-bodied candlesticks, as you can see here, in terms of tweezers. Whether it is a top, whether it is a bottom, you are going to see this type of a formation. All right? If we were to go to trading view, I don't know, let me see. Sometimes I like to do illustrations, right? Can I hide my indicators here so that people, they do not lose focus? Sometimes when you come, people, they look at things that they are not supposed to look. Yeah. Where did I see a beautiful tweezer? Was it a tweezer top or was it a tweezer bottom? I saw it somewhere. Let me check. Was it this pair over here? Let me see. Okay. So let me use this as an example. Let me use this as an example when I'm talking about tweezers. All right. Can you see this formation over here? All right. This is what I am talking about. But I want you to look at the location, because this can happen anywhere, maybe in the midst of the trend. This can happen. But I want you to take note of the location first for it to be a valid tweezer top. Okay? For it to be a valid tweezer top, it means the market has been trending upward like this. Then at the top here, when the market is coming from the bottom going up, at the top here where price is normally resisted, it's when you will see something like this, which we call a tweezer top. This one is an example of a tweezer top. There is a bullish candle and there is a bearish candle. Can you see the volume of the candles, how full they are with small shadows? So this is an example of tweezers, but I am saying for it to be a valid tweezer top, please check the location. Where is it located? Okay? Where is it located? In this scenario over here, it has been an uptrend. This coin has been on an uptrend. Okay? It has been an uptrend, as you can see where it is coming from. It has been an upward movement. So you can see a repetition of this formation here. If I may enlarge my screen here, you see that what happened here, okay? What happened here? What did I do now? Okay. Seems like I'm pressing. Okay. So what happened here, it is also being repeated here. Okay. If you are to look closely, these pairs, they are alike, but it has been an uptrend movement. If you look from where this price or this market is coming from, it has been an upward movement. Can you see where the price is coming from? So when you glance closely here, you are able to see this formation. Okay, so this is an example of a tweezer top, because the market is coming from the bottom going upward. The green full-bodied candlestick, it is signifying that buyers were in control. But come the next candle, it is showing that buyers, they just lost momentum from nowhere. Because you can see that the shadows there, they are so small. So it's like buyers were ambushed by sellers. They didn't see it coming. No shadows to signify rejection, not at all. So sellers, they just came. So this is an example of a tweezer top. When you see this at the bottom, but this one should be on the other side. Let me see if we can find another one, which is a tweezer bottom. I don't know if we can get another one. Okay, at the bottom of the trend. Maybe let me look for another pair. Let me check. I think I saw it on Dash. I'm not sure. Let me check. I think I did see it on Dash somewhere. If we can find a tweezer bottom. If we can find a tweezer bottom, right? Was it Dash? I'm not sure. I have forgotten where I saw it. A tweezer bottom that signifies market movement to the upside. We are privileged. Can you see this pair here? While we are here, can I ask you a question? What type of a formation is this one? What type of a candlestick formation is this one that is right here? What type of a formation is this one? There is a full-bodied candlestick. There is a small candle in the middle that can be in a form of a doji. And then there is also a bullish candle, which is a full-bodied candlestick. It's a 3 combination, a 3-pair combination. What is this formation called? What is this formation called? I'm just taking advantage while we are here because I am seeing these formations here. What type of a formation is this one? Let me come to the chart. To those that have been here, I think we were doing it yesterday. What type of a formation is that one? Joyce. Hey, you see Joyce. Joyce has been following very closely. The morning star. The morning star pattern. Yes, Livia. The morning star pattern. Yes, you guys, you are correct. You guys, you're very correct. That is the morning star pattern. So can you see what happened after the appearance of the morning star? Can you see what happened? The significance of the morning star. Can you see what happened? When a beautiful morning star appears early in the morning, signifying a very beautiful day, full of sunrise, sunshine, then you can see that there was good money that was collected from here until right there. Very good money. Very good money. So that is the significance of the morning star. But don't get confused. We came here to look for tweezers. Okay, I came here to look for tweezers, examples of tweezer top and tweezer bottoms. Okay, examples of tweezer tops and tweezer bottoms. All right. Yes. So I was giving those examples. I was giving those examples. Right? So are we okay? Are we okay on the tweezer tops and the tweezer bottoms? Are we okay on the tweezer tops and the tweezer bottoms? Are we okay on the tweezer tops and the tweezer bottoms? Are we okay on the tweezer tops and the tweezer bottoms? Ladies and gentlemen. Are we okay? These coins that we are dancing yesterday going to Kilimanjaro. Eh? Two days. Wait for its return. It will definitely. Okay, my network misbehaved there. When a coin has been pumping for 2 days or 1 day, wait for its return. It will definitely return. That's why there is no need for you to die with a coin. Okay, there is no need for you to keep chasing a coin. Don't chase a coin. It will definitely come. There are so many opportunities in the market. All right? So stop chasing coins. When they are pumping, you should expect that they will dump as well. They will dump as well. Do we have questions? Do you have any questions? My My Zoom was trying to kick me out. So the previous messages, I cannot access them now. It's like I was temporarily out. So I'm not sure if there was a question that was posed in the chat. If there is a question, please just type it for me so that I am able to access it. So we have done the tweezer tops and the tweezer bottoms. We have done the tweezer tops and the tweezer bottoms. So I want to just finish with this one. Then we are done. Quickly, let me bring the last pair that was part of my training, which is this one. It is called, where is my slide? Let me pick it up. All right, let me bring this one here. All right, this might be the last slide that I'm going to share with you. So when you are also checking your chart, you are going to see a family. You're gonna see a family of candles, okay, that comes in threes. They normally come in three. As a result, they are called, because of its formation, because of their combination, they are called 3 what. So they do have an impact to the market. First of all, there is this family which is called the 3 white soldiers. Yeah, whenever I am teaching these white soldiers and the black crows, it becomes controversial because of the white and the black. Yes, it becomes controversial. Please bear with me, okay? It's not me who came up with this. So don't ask me why did they call it white and this one they call it black. All right. Yes, when you are teaching, you find that some of the lesson is very interesting. Yes, people who loves history, they are going to dig deep. They will ask you question. You'll be like, okay, are we still learning candles or we are now talking about something else? All right. Yes, so please don't go deep. So I am here to teach you about candlestick formation. All right. So I'm dealing with 3 white soldiers and then 3 black crows. I don't know why they called these ones crows, these ones they call them soldiers. I've got no idea. Please don't ask me. Okay? Just concentrate their impact to the market when you are trading. Don't ask me why did they call these ones crows, why they call these ones soldiers, yet all of them, they are 3. Why these ones are white, why these ones are black? No, I am not here for that. Okay, all right. Are we together here? Are we together here? Let me find out. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together here? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Leader Chadwick Bibo, it's good to see you, sir. It's an honor to have you on the platform. So humbled to have you here. One of our signal givers is also learning candlesticks. Yes, it's a privilege to have you, sir. All right. So we are talking about soldiers and crows. Soldiers and crows. Let's dive into them. Let's bring them here. So the 3 white soldiers, they are considered as a market reversal signal to the top. The 3 white soldiers. I want you to have this picture, especially from an African perspective. Okay? When soldiers have been called to a certain task, remember we do have the police. we do have the police, okay? That helps us to bring what? To bring order in the country. But when you see that the government has deployed soldiers to that situation, you should know that it was a dire situation. Police themselves could not handle it. They need the hand of soldiers. So when soldiers appear, there is no joke. Okay? Soldiers, they don't laugh. When soldiers come to a situation, if you are a friend, if you are a relative of a soldier, that thing does not exist. When your friend is on duty, he can even beat you up. Am I correct? Am I correct? When a soldier comes to a platform, whether you went to school with him, it does not work, it does not apply. I'm trying to bring a picture that when soldiers are coming to play, it means the situation was dire. Okay? The situation was dire. When you see soldiers coming to play, it means the situation was hectic. So in the market, we do have those scenarios where it has been, probably it was a long down trend. When you see the three white soldiers emerging, it has been a very long down trend. At the bottom there, when there was no one to salvage the situation, and then soldiers started to develop, you should know that now it is over. The downtrend is over. You are going to see that soldiers are going to salvage this situation, bringing the price back where it is coming from. So the combination is 3. You are going to see 3 candles that are green. Okay? When they are forming their formation, you will see that the first candle, when it ends, okay, the first candle, when it closes, these soldiers, they do not give chance for an enemy to play. What do I mean? Can you see how they are playing the defense mode? They are trying to play a defense mode. When this one closes, then they come in again. They don't leave a gap. As you can you see the shadows? They are so small shadows. Sometimes there are even no such shadows on the candle. So this tells you that the soldiers, they are coming here to defend. They are not coming here to joke. So when they are forming, when the candle forms and when it closing, immediately they do not leave a gap for selling activity. Then another one comes. Okay? Can you see this one? When it was developing, there is no shadow at the bottom. Yes, there was a shadow when it was closing on top there. But when the other one comes also, it is coming without a shadow. That's why I'm talking of a defensive mechanism that these soldiers are bringing to play. So when it comes to the 3 white soldiers, they come when it has been a long uptrend. For you to appreciate these 3 white soldiers, go and check in long time frames like 1 day. Okay, 1 day, 4 hours, 1 week. Go and check. When you see this formation, it means that the market is going to be on an uptrend. And it is going to be a very long uptrend as well. When these soldiers appear, they are savaging the situation. Is this clear? Before I speak about the opposite of the 3 white soldiers, when the 3 white soldiers have played their role, it has been a long uptrend. No one is taking the price from buyers. It needs another 3 combination as well. Though these ones, they are called crows. They are not called soldiers. That's why I was saying, please don't ask me why these ones are soldiers, why these ones are crows, but all of them, they are three, right? Why this one, they are called white, this one are called black. There is someone who doesn't sit well with this. I hope he is not here. One of my friends. Yes, one of my friends from Belgium. One of my friends from Belgium, he said I should dig history. Why these ones are called white soldiers, these ones are called black crows. So yeah. Okay, that is just a spice. It's just a spice on the lesson. Okay, so we do have the three black crows. The three black crows, it is the opposite version of the three white soldiers. What the three white soldiers do is also what the three black crows do. But these ones, they bring the price down. These ones, they bring the price to the top. That's the only difference. But their formation is the same. If you are to look at the formation of the candle, can you see? Can you see? There is no shadow there. There is no shadow there. Okay? There is no shadow here. So the formation is the same, but the task is different. These ones, they push the price to the top. These ones, they pull the price down. So these are the three white soldiers and the three black crows. For you to appreciate them, check them in longer time frames, like 1 day. Okay? Check them in longer time frames. Is there anyone with a question? Is there anyone with a question? Anybody with a question on the three white soldiers and the three black crows? Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? They will help you to make entries in the market when they are used with other tools. They will help you to make an entry in the market. Whether you are longing the market, whether you are shorting the market, or maybe you are only doing spot trading, they will give you best entries. They will give you confidence that the market is ready. You can take your 1%, you can take your 3%, right? When they are used with other tools, other indicators. Okay. The head and shoulder. I think I'm gonna do that one in the next session. The head and shoulder formation. It is a candlestick chart pattern, but it's very rare. It doesn't appear very often. The head and shoulders. Livia, I have seen your question. John, when you see the three, you say three candles. I don't know you're referring to the white soldiers or to the black crows, but when you see those three candles emerging, they are giving you a signal that the trend, okay, the current trend, if it was a down trend, it means that that trend is nearing its end. There is possibility, high possibility for that matter, that the trend is going to change. If it was a downtrend, it means it's going to be an uptrend. If it was an uptrend, higher probability that a downtrend is going to emerge. So all these candlestick chart patterns we are learning, they signify, they give you a signal that this trend is coming to an end. Remember, I said the market will never be your friend. The only thing that you can make friendship with, it is the trend of the market. So when you know, when you identify the end of a trend, you are able to make good entries. You don't join the market when it is already up. Okay? You do not join the market if it is already up. If you want to make a long or you are doing spot trading, you cannot join a market when the price is high up. You are making a big mistake. At least enter from the bottom, so that if there is any movement to the top, you're gonna be the first to exit the market. That is the idea. John Lieza, did I answer your question? Did I answer your question, John? After the 3 candles, it is not time for you to enter the market. There are other things that you need to apply, other witnesses. I said this sometime when we started our training, that you should not use these candles to enter unless you are on that level. You're gonna need other witnesses like indicators to agree with what the candles are showing. So you're gonna need other tools to add, not only candles alone, unless you are on that level. Okay, this is just part of it. Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question? We are ending our session here. We are ending our session here. We are ending our session here. I think one of the trainers might come tomorrow to pick it from here. If they are not ready yet, then maybe I'll just come and do a revision, right? But I think the foundation is ready, that another brick can be put on top of the other. Okay, so I was just laying a foundation, and there is more to be built so that a full house can appear at the end. So this is just a foundation block. So we might have another trainer from tomorrow building on what I have been doing. So the head and shoulder thing is also going to be handled, because it is another part on its own. It is a different pattern. Okay, it is a different pattern. Okay, go to Royal Q Revolution. Royal Q Revolution YouTube channel. Just go to your YouTube and then look for Royal Q Revolution. All the recorded lessons, they are there. Even this one is also being recorded, and it is going to be uploaded on that YouTube channel. Sometimes our leader forgets to share the lesson, the recorded lesson, in our WhatsApp group. So just visit the YouTube channel. The lessons are there. Okay, Royal Q Revolution, that's the name of the YouTube channel. Then you can have time there until you say, okay, seems like I am getting it right. Okay, so if there is no question, I just want to say thank you guys for being with me on these morning sessions. It has been almost 2 weeks that I have been here, waking up very early, taking you through the lesson, and also you guys waking up very early and attending this lesson. So it was a 50-50 game. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the coming lessons as well, as we are still continuing to build until it is a full house that has got a roof. All right. So I hope to see you again in the upcoming lessons. Allow me to end the training here. I'm not sure if let me check if there are other leaders that may want to say 1 or 2 words before we close the session. Leader Sumaya, I would love if we could hear from you. It has been a while. Yes, I'm making you a co-host. It could be a very good experience to hear you speaking to us this morning.
Yeah, thank you so much, leader. This is Soumya, all the way from India, and it is always pleasure to be part of this team. And we are successfully doing this because we all are working together with the wonderful knowledge we are providing to the team. And I think Royal Q is the best platform to earn big money. Yesterday, I earned 76% and 2x leverage I have taken in futures. And definitely, entire team is going to learn how to make a wonderful income from this system and with the wonderful leaders like you and all. So thank you so much for calling me. And thank you so much, all the leaders, all the team present here. All the best to all of you. We'll see you all tomorrow. And at the same time, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Before I call in Leader Paul, yes, I do have Afonso Winner. Yes, Afonso Winner is one of the consistent students. He does not miss any training. I wish if he could speak to us today. I'm not sure if he's in a position. Afonso, can you be able to talk? You have been a very consistent student. You know, you are always here. You don't miss any training. So this is just my acknowledgement to you. I really appreciate the consistency that you have been doing. If you are able to unmute, please do so, even just to greet us before I hand over to Leader Jean Paul to close the session. Okay, probably is not in a position to speak. All right, we are not, someone is asking about indicators. We are not there yet. The time for indicators will come. Okay, we're gonna come with the indicators that you can use to support your analysis with. All right, so let me hand over the microphone to Leader Paul from Kigali in Rwanda. Leadership, I think you can close the meeting for us. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, my coach, my leader, Coach Mo, for amazing education. This is amazing for us to be here. And I love LoyalQ because it is the only platform that I have dealt with that is non-custodial. That is it's not having any access to users' funds, users' money. And now to educate people across the world is we are proud of it. So I thank you so much for this great work and the readers from across the world that we are coming together. So before I could not manage to make it the hour in the morning, but I decided to bring all my entire team who are English speaking from around the world to be part of this. And this education is what people have been looking for because when Royal Q had moved from the old system to advisor system, it put forward traders than other things. So now as leaders, as we have been here for 4 years, helping people, we are proud to build a community of learners, the ones who learn and they put into practice the knowledge to transform life and to make life beautiful. So I always appreciate leaders. When I see Coach Moore educating, when I see other leaders educating, it reminds me that no man is an island. We can work together. We can be together from different parts of the world, and we can build a better world around us. Thank you so much, students. Let us keep learning. If we want to grow, we never stop learning. We keep learning. We keep, of course, getting more knowledge and skills. And when we apply, we create better world around us, not for us, but for our family, for our team members. And this is how we transform the world through working together. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Let us keep raising the banner of this platform around the world, and we make, of course, it known to all. The ones who believe, we move together and we transform our world. Thank you so much, Coach Mo. So much appreciation.
All right, that's one of our leaders, Leader Ramugema Jean Paul, joining us from Kigali in Rwanda. Okay, oh, Afonso is driving. Okay, all right, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Maybe tomorrow you'll be able to share. Yeah, maybe we might do a revision tomorrow. Then we wind up the issue of candlestick. So we are going to start learning how to draw support and resistance on the candles so that you are able to demarcate areas to enter and areas to exit. Okay, that's the reason why we started with candles. When you draw your lines, you are drawing your lines on candles that are form of a chart. So you are going to start learning that this week. All right. When you are done learning how to draw your lines, which are called lines of support, lines of resistance, then you're going to come and bring other testimonies or other witnesses that are called indicators to confirm your entry or to confirm your exit. So it is a process by process. Okay. If you are able to follow through, you discover that we are starting from the beginners, and then we put the middle part of it until we put a roof on top of it and say the house now is complete. So we cannot teach about indicators if you do not know how to draw lines of support and resistance. We cannot jump to that matter. It means we are not doing justice. So it's a step-by-step foundation. Okay, so guys, be patient with us. We want you to be good traders. When you are entering the market, you enter with confidence, knowing that, oh, there is a morning star, and I am drawing my support and resistance on a morning star, and then I am bringing this indicator to support what I am analyzing here. So it is like that. It's like three witnesses together. Then we say we do have a solid case here. It's either we enter or we exit the market. That's what we are doing as Royal Q Revolution. So thank you so much, guys. See you in the next sessions that are coming for today. Seems like there will be some sort of changing things around in terms of the time of our trainings because of manpower, right? So we are still looking for individuals that are willing to help us in teaching the community. All right. I think Leader Paul, you're gonna see me in your inbox. We want to work together. Yes. So we want more leaders to come and help us in any other area that they can assist with. I appreciate Leader Bibo is doing a wonderful job, is giving signals. All right. That is very, very good. We appreciate. So we also want other leaders who can teach other areas so that we are a complete, like Leader Paul says, no man is an island. If I am not here, the community should continue to move. That's what we are trying to build. We don't want to be a one-man show. No. So you guys who are learning right now, please start to practice because we're gonna need you to help us teach the community. So don't just come here and then you just become a learner, and a learner, you remain a learner. No, we are expecting you to graduate and start training others. So you can only do that when you volunteer to do a certain task for the community. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Yes, Leader Shem is also here. I think we're going to also incorporate you according to your availability. whatever you can give to the community, we're going to appreciate it, leadership. All right, so let's work together to build our businesses. Thank you so much. Let's end here until we meet again tomorrow. It was a wonderful Tuesday morning, I believe, and may glory and honor be to our Creator who allowed us this morning with the gift of life to attend the training. So thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye from my side.